Welcome to your reading, Capricorn. Grand risings to you if it is morning when you are receiving this message, or just greetings to you. All right, Capricorn. Today I pulled a Chinese stick for you guys. This is number 6. This is Chinese fortune sticks, okay? Number 6 says, live in the wilderness with only the ravens as friends. Know yourself and do not envy others' wealth. Everybody's capable of finding their own bread, but nobody gets to see the whole world. The traditional interpretation says, you should try to live your life in accordance with nature and count your blessings rather than envying others. Material goods may be scarce for a while, but your friends and family may well be able to support you both emotionally and financially. You should invest money in long-term businesses now, but you may suffer some financial losses along the way. Equally, if you have a medical problem, you should try to get it treated immediately. People and objects you thought were lost will turn up soon. So, reflection. This calls to mind the prophet Elijah in the Bible, who fled from the persecution of the enemies of God and lived in the desert, his food being brought by ravens. Both the story and the poem remind us that while we may strive for much, sometimes we need to be content with what we have. We may want the world, but should learn to find true value in the ordinary, as the Christian mystic mother Julian of Norwich did when she realized that the whole universe was contained in a walnut. Okay? All right, so that's what it says. To me, the gist of this just means to remember to appreciate what you have versus dwell on what you don't have, okay? Appreciate what you have, okay? All right, let's see what else we got going on here. You guys have the Star, Aquarius energy, the Empress, Taurus energy, and the Sun, okay, Leo energy. Really good cards, actually. To me, it appears as though you're going to, first of all, you know that the Sun represents optimism and success, clarity, all those things, joy, etc. The Empress is about fertility and nurturing nature, creativity, abundance. I feel like with the Sun and the Empress and the Star is about wish fulfillment and healing. It's mostly about getting your desire or what you're wishing for. I feel like this period of time is immense positivity, joy, abundance, hope. You got a lot of growth is what this kind of represents to me, a lot of growth. Abundance, joy, nurturing, growth. The manifestation of wishes is also very high right now. The probability of you getting what you were seeking to manifest. Okay, you also have the High Priest, the Empress, again. You have the Star, again, and the Knight of Wands, okay? The High Priestess is about like hidden knowledge or intuition, using your intuition. Then the Empress, like I said, is a divine feminine. She's about motherhood, nurturing, growing something, growth, abundance. The Star is about wish fulfillment, hope, and healing, okay? And then the Knight of Wands is an impulsive, impatient, hot-tempered, rebellious type of energy. So what I'm seeing is there's a Knight of Wands, possibly a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, that might be trying to complicate your wish fulfillment. you're gonna need to trust your intuition and whatnot. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is definitely passionate, determined, attractive, confident, self-assured. Okay, the Hanged Man is about having to either sacrifice or pause, put something on pause, waiting. You need to change a perspective on something, possibly, or it could mean that you're on the fence about something, back and forth with a decision. It's concerning love, because the Nine of Cups is out there, and the Nine of Cups is about your wish fulfillment, your love, your contentment, your pleasure. Okay, and then you have the Hermit, self-reflection, introspection. So I'm feeling, though, there's somebody trying to stand in the way of your wish fulfillment. You're coming out like the Queen of Wands. Even if you're a male, it doesn't matter. It's not about the gender. It's about the energy that it possesses. So you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. You're on the fence about some stuff. It's because you have to surrender to this position and change your perspective on something that you're dealing with, which you consider to be a wish fulfillment in the love category. But it's reminding you to love yourself as well, to look within. Okay, go within, do some deep introspection, and make sure that you love yourself as well, because like they say, who can love you if you don't love you first, right? So then you have the Devil. This is the Devil card. Even though it says shadow side, it's the Devil card, which represents Capricorn, so that's you. With the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and then a Wheel of Fortune. Now what I want to point out is you have the Empress and the Emperor here, so that's a divine couple. You've got the divine feminine and the divine masculine out here. So you're either soulmates or possible twin flames, but the Devil is about, obsession or addictions, toxicity sometimes, excess codependency. It could be about weaknesses or temptations, or it could just represent the Capricorn sign. The Ace of Wands is about creativity and passion, new inspiration, new ideas, a new way to think about things. And what did I tell you needed to do? Gain a new perspective. So that is coming, the new perspective. Then you're going to show up as the Emperor. The Emperor is that divine masculine, control, authority, and you've got the Empress out here, so that's your divine counterpart. So if you're not with your soulmate or twin flame, you will be soon dealing with them. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is about fate and positive changes, ending cycles, you know what I'm saying? So that you can clear those out to make room for your new experiences, your new life, okay? So I just see you actually doing the work, changing your perspective, and good luck is gonna flow. It's gonna follow with that Wheel of Fortune, okay? Let's see if there's anything Spirit would like to add to that Capricorn. Anything else for Capricorn regarding this reading? Is there anything else Capricorn should know at this time, Spirit? Anything Capricorn should know? Anything for my Capricorns? Anything for Capricorn extra that we don't see here already discussed? Okay, I'm not getting nothing there, so let's move to that place. See if you can get a message from Spirit for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now at this time? Spirit. Oops. Okay. Says, stop looking outside of yourself for the answers. You already know them. What I tell you about that Hermit card, telling you to look within and love yourself, remember? Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. Okay? And there's one more message. Let me grab it. It says stop pushing against what is and align with it and move on. So there's something you might be fighting or trying to avoid, but you can't change it. So it's telling you to stop fighting it. Also, let me tell you about juniper. Juniper is a herb. Its properties are protection, cleansing, love, shields against negative forces, and cleanses spaces. Juniper berries in the home enhance protection, while its wood symbolizes purity and love. So if you're into herbs, check this one out. Okay. You have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. 222 is your angel number. It means balance. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. Your affirmation is what feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within me. Okay? This says that somebody may have put a curse on you of some sort. We'll look into that in just a second. This says dark entities are preventing this from happening. So something that you're trying to gain, there's some negative energy that is coming towards you. We'll look deeper into that. Okay, a blessing to lift sadness. You have a blessing on your sleep and a blessing on a friendship. Okay. You have memories, reminiscing, dwelling, good times, so looking back. You have moving, boxed up environment change or empty shell. You have anchor, hold it together, getting a grip, heaviness or chained up. And then you have justice, legal matters, court visit, legal papers, or a divorce, something along those lines. You have visualized success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in positive outcome. And you'll have a positive outcome. You have 4 of Gabriel. This is time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Okay. You have 10 of Raphael. Love and blessings. Fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members and happily ever after. Okay. You have King of Michael. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. Okay, and then finally you have serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. Okay, so this has been your reading, your messages for you today, dear Capricorn. I hope that it was helpful or insightful to some that needed to hear that or needed that encouragement. I'm not sure. I'm going to check on this right quick, though, about this dark entities and the feeling of being cursed. We're going to do that really quick and see if Spirit will tell me what does that mean. Okay, you have someone you walked away from, that you moved on from, okay, has put a curse on you. Let's see. Anything else about this person that put a curse on Capricorn? Someone that walked away from. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. This person caused you a tower moment, like caused you to either lose everything or cause everything to collapse. You're over it. You've ended it. Symbolic death, like you've closed that door. But they have not closed that door. This could be someone you were married to. This is about commitment, like husband and wife type thing. So it could be an ex-wife, husband, ex-live-in, somebody that you shared a home with, is very angry and bitter and have cursed you in some way. So I'm gonna see what does Capricorn need to do to get through or around this curse? What needs to be done? Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is the Nine of Cups. Remember where I told you about wish fulfillment? You are probably trying to, basically, you just need to release any energy towards this person. You'll get your wish fulfillment. I think your wish fulfillment would be to be uncursed or be rid of. So you need to cut those ties and finalize things. Yeah, for sure, because you got the Queen of Wands back out here again. And then you also have the Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So definitely just release and stay stay like on point. Like, don't change up, don't switch up, just keep working towards what you're working towards, and just release any ties or anything that you have, any connections, release those connections, and ask your angels, ask whatever spiritual team that you deal with to help you remove any curses that may be placed on you and remove any negative energies that are sent towards you. Okay? All right, Capricorn. So that's basically it for you. Thank you for your time and your energy, your support. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. Any information that you need about personal readings or donating to my channel will be in the description box down below. I'll see you next time, Capricorn. Take care. Bye-bye.